Welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone. It is dark in here.
It is dark. I will adjust that. So we have a very interesting game coming up for the last round of the day. We have D Hero.
We've got Zolkin heroes
against Monarch. I mean, it's up to you, Monarch. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to see. Yeah, so do you want to just go over the deck list? Maybe everyone will see the hits.
Right, I will go over the Zolkin hero list. So monsters are pretty simple. 3 Destiny Hero Malicious, 2 Diamond Dude, 2 E-Hero Shadow Mist, 2 Ammonite, 1 Dark Grepher, 2 Red Resonator, 1 Plague Spreader Zombie. Spells 3 Destiny Draw, 3 Hero Lives, 3 Master Change, 2 Instant Fusion, 2 Allure.
This is huge.
This is huge.
I'm going to switch over. Anthony's going first.
Oh my goodness.
And his hand.
So heroes are starting off.
So we have...
I'll just, like, the deck is kind of as you'd expect it to be. It's like the D-Hero combo deck, except with less zombies.
Yes, Instant Fusion, Elemental, Shadow Mist, Reinforcing, Advantage Fiend, and Destiny Draw. So
let's see what Anthony comes out with. Was it Anthony who topped YCS with heroes? Like,
I think so.
When they were, like, awful. Not, you know... Or like, didn't he like XO Euros or something like that last year?
I think so, yeah. I do think so.
I believe it was Anthony who did that.
So,
I think he then lost in top 64, but...
Which obviously is sad.
Yeah.
It happened.
Right, so, Reinforcement of the Army is played. What is going to come out there? Probably Shadow Mist, if I had to bet.
He has a Shadow Mist in his hand.
Oh, he already has a Shadow Mist. Dark Grepher,
so you might as well put things like Malicious or something in the grave.
Yeah, definitely. Destiny Hero Delicious.
Destiny Hero Delicious. Oh yeah, you heard it here first.
Yeah, that's what I call it. Destiny Hero Delicious.
In the second hand, though, in the Monarch play, we have a Pantheism, an Erebus, no, sorry, an Ether, a Kuraz, a Tenacity, and
an Edia. So definitely not the worst hand to try and come back at your opponent with.
No, so Plague Spreader goes to the graveyard.
Along with Shadow Mist.
We have plays, my friend.
Malicious is added to go with the Destiny Draw in his hand.
He also has the Instant Fusion for extra plussing.
He has.
So he could probably...
He has the Zolkin play already, because he can make Coral Dragon, and he can get the other 6 out of the Malicious. So he has the Zolkin play at least.
And he could probably also go for things like a Void Ogre Dragon play as well to back him up.
Yeah, possibly. No, he has to use the Plague Spreader to make the Zolkin play. Unless I'm mistaken, because I don't know how the Instant Fusion interacts with it. No, he doesn't have to use the Plague Spreader just yet. He can get it off of that. You're right. You're right. He can go Void Ogre.
Yeah, I know this deck a little bit.
And then he can also potentially... No, ignore me. He could... depending on what he draws into, he could also do a Dark Claw play. But he'd need to have another hero for that.
Yeah, so this is looking like a pretty nice field.
It's looking like a pretty wonderful opening, if you ask me.
Yeah. So obviously the Malicious is going to come down onto the board, and then that is Tolkien, and they're already having a laugh about it.
Yeah, that was like, what is
why
this?
are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
What are you doing? So I imagine we're going to see a Tolkien play. Did he have another? Oh, he has Vanity's Fiend. Vanity's Emptiness.
Well, Vanity's Emptiness, yep.
So Tolkien comes out. Coral Dragon's going to net him a nice draw as well, which is a mask change.
Gets the mask change, which is huge. And now, if he potentially uses the Malicious, which he's going to do, to get another Malicious onto the board, he can then use that Malicious as a target, can't he?
It's level 6 or the same, yeah. I do believe. So it's, because you can mass change Dark Law into Dark Law.
There you go.
So he's going to have a Crystal Wing, a Vanity's Emptiness, a Tolkien, a Dark Claw, a Greph.
Is that a strike in hand?
No, it must be the Vanity because there's only one, isn't there?
Yeah.
Or it might be because we hadn't seen the Destiny Hero draws. No, it isn't.
No, it looked like a strike for a minute. He does play them.
Yeah.
He plays 2
so he's going to pass, which is a very strong field.
Yeah.
He could have potentially done a few more plays, especially with things like Plague Spreader and such, but
he doesn't need to
feels like
all
he didn't need to, especially with the Dark Claw. It's the imminent Dark Claw.
The moment that Pantheism gets played as well, he can chain the mask change, and the Pantheism hits Banish Zone. Like this is lining up to be an incredibly strong reactive turn.
And he also has the Crystal Wing.
Yeah, and like just looking at this board, his opponent must be like, well, now he just Dark Claws because like when he does the search.
Yeah, 100% Dark Claw.
Bang! This better be ulti. This better be ulti.
Anthony.
Why isn't that ulti?
Super. Anthony,
why?
Get out! I'm stopping the stream.
Yeah, turn it off. The event's over. Let's go home.
But wow, look at that field.
So. Now the Monarch player has to deal with a Dark Claw as well.
Dark Claw with a Crystal Wing. You can get rid of the Greffer if he wants.
Yeah, yeah, you can deal with the Greffer. It's good attrition, that. Good attrition. I like that.
So never give up, never surrender.
Unless you're staring down Darklaw, Zolkin, Crystal Wing.
Yeah, then you might want to consider it.
It's you know, back of your mind.
Yeah.
So what are we going to see as that? Like, it's just confused as a player as well. You just don't know.
You just don't know where to go from here because something's getting taken out of your hands.
And you need to get the most variable card to suit that situation. So return is probably the most correct card here, because he has 2 Monarchs, so he can make those plays. But
well, his hand is 2
or
Monarchs.
Stormforth.
And I just realised that we didn't take off the
1,000 points for instant fusion.
Because you know, free instant fusion is always nice.
Yeah.
Which is he going to go for? So he stacks this one on top. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So he rolls a dice, and it goes for that one that was hidden.
Hits the other
Tenacity.
That must have been the draw for turn.
Yeah. It's not the greatest hit.
Yeah, Stormforth has to hit the Darklaw now.
Which is unfortunate.
Yep.
If he'd hit the Stormforth, World Star.
The problem is, he has to Stormforth the Darklaw, summon the Kuraz, and then the Crystal Wing can just stop Kuraz.
But he has to get rid of the Darklaw.
Yeah, and like, he has to melt his normal summon into that. Oh no, he's going he'll just crash into the Darklaw. Or no, what am I on about?
No,
like,
he can pop. We're so stupid.
Yeah. I'm being like, I'm really bad. Like,
this is why Stormforth is stupid.
I'll be really sharp on my game again tomorrow once I've like been fed and slept.
Yeah, you've been fed. You have food.
I had like a tiny bowl of cereal and then like.
But he does have a. So that's Twin Twister for the back row, and he also gets another mass change.
Bro. So he gets to set up another mass change. So he's forcing that back row away. The whole reason,
very very clever from Anthony there.
Very good.
And he has Diamond Dude.
Because he knew like that back row, worst comes to worst, was going to be like a prime.
Yeah.
Or an escalation, which is like you're fine hitting that. So just banishing more cards is gravy.
This is just crazy. This is a really interesting matchup. I'm glad this is turning out so far. I kind of want D-Hero to win, but I mean, that's just me.
Yeah, because if they win, they're top. Is this XO?
No, X1.
X1.
So he's passed and obviously just drew Soul Charge.
Just drew Soul Charge.
So we're going to see another
the Void Ogre comes out
because he can just summon the D-Hero.
He's not, he doesn't go Soul Charge yet. No target.
Red Resonator is an interesting card.
His deck is almost exclusively normal spells as well.
So he's not
sets the Soul Charge because the Void Ogre needs to be live. He doesn't want to use it just yet because he wants to get aggressive.
Yeah.
Let me see what rank 4s he plays. Emerald and Dweller and Castell. So
Castell?
Emerald might be worthwhile, but you'd want to keep those darks.
You have the potential to draw like a monster.
You want to keep the darks on board as well.
Yeah.
But guys, for anyone who's asking, this is round 6, and this is with the current Forbidden list. It is not with the new Limited and Forbidden list.
I'm not rooting for the Monarch player, so I'm rooting for the D-Hero player.
Yeah, you're rooting for the D-Hero player. The D-Hero players having a lot of fun, man.
So Jared is on 4-3.
Jared is on... Ooh.
It's rough. Vanities.
Yeah, Vanity's Fiends comes up. Sorry, Vanity's Emptiness comes up. And the deck comes up shortly after.
Yes.
Round 1 goes to Zolkin Hero.
Zolkin Hero is the hero.
So
do you want to know something funny as well before we go into go into siding? Do you remember the last time we had a hero on stream? Do you remember what it did to Necros?
Yes, it absolutely destroyed it.
Yeah, because we had Prisma, we had
Void Ogre,
we had 2 Void Ogres and a Prisma.
Yeah.
Which is disgusting. So anyway, so what side deck potentially does Jared have for the D-Hero?
Jared is playing 2 Effect Veiler, 2 Max C, 1 DD Crow, 1 Majesty's Fiend, 3 Twin Twister, 2 Cosmic Cyclone, 2 Master Restrict, and 2 Drowning Mirror Force.
Whereas Anthony is playing 2 Max C, 3 System Down, 1 Swords of Concealing Light, that's an interesting one, 1 Dark Hole, 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance, 2 Master Restrict, 2 Mischief of the Gnome, and 2 Magic Deflector.
I would honestly see potential Max C's and Veilers come in here. Maybe not the Veilers, but definitely Max C's.
Obviously, Master Restrict.
Majesty.
Oh yeah, we're talking about that.
Yeah. I'm definitely seeing the
as well.
The Majesty's Fiend come in. Definitely very strong. It is tackleable by some of the cards in the deck, but it will shut down a lot of the combo pieces. There's nothing in here that like basically the
Screams
insta-lose.
answers, yeah.
It's not insta-lose, but there are definitely a lot of cards in here that cause damage to elements of the engine.
Yeah.
But of course, because this is one of those old school decks, which isn't specifically hero, like it's like your Teledad decks, where it was literally a hybrid of various cards that are more played for their own, they're like how good they are, rather than the fact that they're specifically hero cards. So it's one of those decks that's kind of harder to counter, because decks that are those just good card dot decks are inherently a lot less, they're a lot more variable, a lot harder to single card counter.
So in Anthony's, like, just looking at his main deck lineup, he has two red resonator, which is really good because you use it for, if you don't know what red resonator does, is when it's normal summoned, you can special summon a level 4 or lower from your hand, and also if it is special summoned, you can target a monster on your side of the field and gain gain life points equal to its attack. So it's a really good card. But here it's mainly used to get to that Tolkien.
Yeah, we neglected to mention it's also a level 2 tuner.
Yeah,
it's like Goblinberg kind of that gives you life and is a level 2 tuner.
It's amazing. And it also has its own resonator call search card.
It's crazy. So like you have rotors for that.
So ideally, this is going to be a very interesting matchup now.
It's worth
because Jared's going to be going first.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And it's also worth noting that Jared also plays his own Ultimate Zolkin engine.
Yes.
So this is Battle of the Zolkin decks, Battle of the Red, like the Crimson Dragon.
Exactly, which is
like
nice to see.
Who is the master?
5D is all good, right?
Yeah, it was my favorite series.
Yeah. Well, the original's my favorite. 5D next.
Yeah.
But I'm an old school. So yeah, as I said, this is the last round. They're just shuffling up now. This is the last round, so I really do appreciate everyone who has stuck around for the stream.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
You can hear the TO now. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot back into the second game and see how this turns out.
Yep.
So they're just shuffling up. Trying to hit the wrong side there. So Jared's side, he's put in 2 Maxis, 1 Majesty's Fiends, 1 DD Crow, 3
Twin Twisters,
and 2 Drowning
He's
Rogue.
put in those Twin Twisters, but his opponent is only playing 6 traps.
But that Vanities did win him the game.
Oh yeah, definitely. So the fear is there.
Scared that there are a lot of back row. Whereas the deck doesn't revolve around back row, it just has back row as a backup.
Yeah.
It's all about the Dark Lord, the Tolkien, everything like that. It's all in the monsters. So if Anthony doesn't draw his back row, and then Jared starts clogging on Twin Twisters, this could get ugly real quick.
Oh yeah. So what are we going to see? So of course Jared's going to begin. What did Anthony put in?
Anthony sided 1 Dark Hole, 2 Magic Reflector, and 2 Mask Restrict.
Okay, I mean we didn't really contemplate Anthony's side deck.
Just because there was only it's
fairly
basic
simple.
stuff,
Yeah.
So looking at the hands, there's a 1 Twin Twister.
Oh my goodness, is Jared bricked?
Jared is bricked.
His entire hand is like. Where's the orange?
He's got Brilliant Fusion.
Yeah. Where's the orange?
He's bricked. Jared is
No, he hasn't. He hasn't. Look at his hand again. He's got the Brilliant Fusion. He's also got Return of the Monarchs.
Oh wow.
He has a way to
he's
add
okay,
the Jack's Knight
okay.
back to his hand.
But wow, Anthony's hand.
Jared's hand, like.
So this could be very interesting because we have in Anthony's hand we have D-Draw, we have Laura Darkness, a Strike, a Warning, and a
Dark Mist.
Dark Mist. So
this is basically Jared.
The Jack's Knight thing is okay, but he is in a bit of trouble.
Those of you who remember the game with the other Jared Stone, will recognise a play like this, where a hand that looks like a brick literally comes out of nowhere to become one of the most obscene hands in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! As all of his Go-Fus are together in the deck. Goes straight into the Ether because he gets the extra normal summon because of the Gemini Fusion.
The Seraphim.
Seraphinite, sorry, yep. Sending Pantheism and more than likely Prime.
The only Prime he's got.
Oh wait, how many? Yeah, the only Prime that's left in the deck.
I imagine he's playing. Yeah, he's playing 3.
Yeah, he's playing 3.
If he was playing 2, that would be disgusting.
Or has he sided 1 out? I didn't see it.
He sided 1 out.
He has sided 1 Prime out of the deck. So he's opened his only 2 primes.
That is painful because it does put you behind.
So now he's more than likely going to use the Pantheism to get Pantheism Tenacity.
Yeah.
Or he'd actually bluff it here and say Tenacity, Pantheism. Oh no, okay.
Stone 4.
He doesn't need it that bad.
Stone 4.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe he just doesn't. maybe he just doesn't care about the
primes.
The primes right now. Maybe he just wants to go for it and be really aggressive. Because as you saw, while D heroes do take a bit of setup, a simple stop, a simple disruption will stop it.
So he has actually put himself in a disruption position rather than in I guess a long game position. So like I was being too cookie cutter about it, I guess.
So he draws Red Resonator.
Red Resonator. If you ever wanted to draw a card, Red Resonator was the one, because now you can use that with the
But has he just not drawn a monster?
I think that was the old one. No. There's one. I think there's another monster still in hand. Dark Hole is played. That needs to go.
Yeah, because it stops Jared's plays then.
It stops Jared having enough monsters to then actually make a tribute summon.
Which is huge. That Stormforce just gets turned off completely.
Yep. He's considering his play here, whether or not he summons the other Ether, because then the Ether's effect, I believe, will still resolve because we're in Europe. Like Deneb that gets removed from the field.
So that's gone. All dead. And he
he's just going to set. Oh, I thought I saw another monster.
No, I didn't think so, which is
Twin Twister comes out.
However, if this hits both Solemns, this is going to be disgusting.
Yeah.
So he's obviously going to discard the Prime.
Yep. Oh my goodness, is it going to be purple? It's a Deflector and Solemn Warning.
He might think he's safe then, but he has to strike.
Now in the end phase, of course, he's then going to activate the Prime Monarch in the graveyard, banishing the return to res it.
Well.
So still in a strong position.
Still strong position, but oddly balanced.
Jared draws.
He just draws
another return. Still bad.
Balanced.
I don't think he has a play here, right?
He doesn't have a play because there's no monster to tribute. That isn't a tribute summon monster, and he just passes.
Yep.
He arguably could have switched it to attack and attack.
He
just drew another
Destiny draw.
No,
the Mally.
That was disgusting. Magical Abductor and
give us a Shadow Mist.
It is a monster.
Give us the Shadow Mist.
It is a monster. What is it there? I'm pretty sure he would have played it already by now.
Sort your lighting levels out, Will.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's very dark in that room now.
It's not a monster.
Oh, I thought it was.
Or it's either that or it's an irrelevant monster. Does Jared draw anything impactful? It's a Kuraz. So Kuraz is definitely impactful. So that's huge.
He's going to have to strike it though.
He has to.
Can't.
No. Like it's a return.
Yeah.
The return times it out.
Wow.
Whew. That's hurt.
You had the Solemn Warning though.
Yeah.
Solemn Warning would say no to that. Well, it looks like we're not going to have another 2-0 on the stream.
We're not going to have a 2-0 sweep, which is good. I'm glad. Kuraz gets him the Gofu. We may see Gofu for the first time this event. Even though I think it's one of the best cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now.
It's a very strong card.
Gofu's insane. Cyber Dragon that says, I'm a tuner.
So now Jared has a very strong hand. It's just what he wants to do with it.
Oh, definitely going to find that out. Definitely can Ether.
Prime Monarch as well.
Yep. Pass.
He's just going to pass.
You can't attack with the Kuraz either.
Yeah, maybe he's just scared of the back row.
The Ether is, remember, the Ether's reactive. Red Resonator plays.
Did he draw it? Effect.
Remember, he can now strike the... It's an ultimate rare.
I look like Bubble Man.
He doesn't play it, does he? He doesn't.
He doesn't. Oh, so it's a mystery card for now.
It's an ultimate rare, it's Plague Spreader.
Oh, is it? Weird. Is it?
Does he play any 2s? I don't know. There are no other ultimate rare cards in his deck.
So now he's just going to go for 2 lockdowns.
Yep. 2 level 8 synchros. Stormforth plays.
So I guess he's going to...
Magical Deflector is chained. Get your Stormforth out of here.
Get it out of here, boy. So strong. It's such a strong play. So the Magical Abductor coming through, and now he's going to feel really strong in this situation.
Oh, definitely.
He's run through.
He's loving life.
Yeah.
So 1/8's going to come down swiftly, followed by another one. Void Ogre played.
Oh
wait, no. He couldn't because he used Red Resonator. So Omega played first.
And then he's going to use banish another D hero.
Activate Delicious.
So then he can get the Void Ogre Dragon.
He can make the Void Ogre in this situation, shutting out that last back row card.
Has he got any banished? Oh, of course he does.
He has
They're not going to make too much of a difference.
Banished, my friend.
Oh, he can put the Shadow Mist back from the Allure earlier.
Oh, sorry, with his Omega. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant
Stand by
the...
fate.
Yeah. I thought you meant the Monarch player. I was like, what does it matter?
No, you wouldn't put them back.
Like, he's just... the Monarch player's just getting bullied now. Like, this is hurtful.
So he's going to Ether?
Strike, like, which is met with the strike, right?
It will be met with the strike. Strike right away. Yep.
Yeah, immediately. Don't give him the chance. Like, the strike comes down. Anthony falls to 65, but I really don't think he minds.
I think that's okay.
Sets the last back row so that the Void Ogre is fully protected.
Yep.
Well, no, the back row was already there, sorry.
And
The
now
Void Ogre hits
comes
field.
out, and this is strong.
That was a face of sick.
Void
That expression.
Going to do 600.
Oh my
and
goodness.
And then he's going to just attack over it. So which is kind of, it's not pointless, but
It's
he's just going
forcing
to come
more
back.
cards
But
to be banished.
Yeah, he has to use them. So of which he doesn't have any.
He doesn't have any targets remaining.
In his hand.
Draws for turn, activates the effect of Omega to send a card back into the graveyard. Drawing another Gofu, really kind of bad in the situation. What's that last card in hand? Is that an Eidos?
I don't know if he has any plays.
He has a...
Oh no, he has a Stormfall.
Yeah, but he can't tribute someone to
He can't
Gofu.
tribute someone Gofu.
Gofu has to be special summoned.
But it doesn't matter because he's got Void Ogre Dragon.
Yeah, and his spells are irrelevant as well. Yeah, just his spells are irrelevant because of that Void Ogre.
Yep.
The Void Ogre is obscured by Glare, but the Void Ogre are all the same.
Void Ogre all the same. Stupid Glare.
Mm-hmm.
It's very difficult because there's a light directly above the playing area.
Yeah.
So, and that's not my light.
Warrior of Shineness, where you say about negating the ether effect on the field, is there a bonus to that? Could you explain? Like, just out of genuine, like, it doesn't. I don't believe it senses a cost, but what's the benefit there?
Go through walling up.
Yeah. So Jared's got a couple of tokens from the European Championship as well. I'm loving the fact that we had Euros just as Gofu came out, so everyone could get banging tokens to use with their Gofus. It's really nice.
So, in this situation, Gofu, you can't special summon while those tokens are on the field, right?
You can't synchro using the tokens, and you can't tribute the tokens for a tribute summon. No, you can't tribute the tokens at all.
Yeah.
But you can do anything else while it's there. Like, you don't care otherwise. So Stormforth is played. Is the Void Ogre going to activate? The Void Ogre activates.
But now he has a Pantheon.
Now he has
Prime, sorry.
Yeah, now he has a card in grave for Prime.
Is he just going to wall up? He has to, right?
What is that last card in hand? Is that an Erebus?
It's the Erebus, that's disgusting.
And then he's going to activate the Omega. Clever.
Here we go. What will he hit?
He's got plenty of life.
World Star.
Or if he hits the Erebus here. If that is an Erebus. No, he's hit the other one. Or is that the Erebus?
No, that was the dark card. No, put it back on top of your deck. Just banish it.
No! Oh, Anthony with the flashy plays. But he does have a Zolkin. That's the only other rebuttal play he has here. He can make Zolkin.
Does he have a card to set though?
He does. He has a return in hand.
Ah, okay.
So he can make Zolkin. But whatever he brings out with the Zolkin has to crash with the Void Ogre.
Yeah.
And we're back to square one. Like, Jared has a huge amount of plays here.
Oh, could he?
He can,
Oh, he
because
can,
it's,
yeah.
if you in the turn you activate this card and the activation was negated. So it's like where you can duality twice.
Yeah.
If it said in the turn you use this card, get your synchro out of here. The Clearwing's played.
But he doesn't have an answer to that, we know.
King Clearwing has a battle effect as well. If it attacks over it, I think
Yes.
it deals 3,000. Because it gains the attack of the monster it's attacking.
Wow.
So that Clearwing
What a turnaround.
may have just secured it. I just
Well,
realised
he
that
still
Clearwing
does-
could do that.
He still does have the Omega that will come back.
Yeah, he does. Anthony is on 3-5. Out of nowhere, play has changed. Foolish Burial is drawn. What will it get him though? Because he can't use his Plague Spreader now. I don't think there's anything it really gets him. It gets him to the Dark Law. Dark Law can search. Sorry, Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist can search.
What
But
monster would you get?
what good does... It's either a Diamond Dude that he has to... He must be
to
fishing
wait.
for Diamond Dude, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fishing for cards now. And, like, this is a horrible situation to be in for Anthony. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the game's just turned on its head. Destiny Draw is flipped.
Did not know he had a Destiny Draw.
Drawing 2 cards,
Another Destiny Draw,
and an
and
Instant Fusion. Now, the trick is the clear wing has not been used. So the instant fusion is really bad. He's going to try and bait. He does successfully bait. The clear wing is used on the Omega. The instant fusion can now come down if he wants it to. And the Plague Spreader is live. Now, remind me again what Coral Dragon does.
Coral Dragon
is brilliant.
Coral Dragon, you can discard a card from your hand to destroy an opponent's monster. And then when it's sent to the graveyard, you can draw a card.
Coral Dragon can bounce the clearing. He can make Coral Dragon here by rezzing the what's it called? The Plague Spreader.
Yep.
Then by discarding the dead Destiny Draw in his hand, he can then spin the clear wing back into the extra deck, attack into the Zolkin, because the Zolkin can only be protected by the presence of a Synchro Dragon, basically.
But he's going to bring back the, which won't make much of a difference. But he's going to overlay.
He's going to make Castel.
That's another way around.
There's another way, definitely. And he doesn't. Oh, Emerald. Okay.
Let's see where he's going with it.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where this actually goes. Oh, I'm actually really confused, and I don't know if I should be.
No, it does seem like a strange play.
I feel like he had a solid out, but I just don't know what else he could have.
Because he's just shuffling in monsters he's not going to be able to use.
Yeah, really. I feel like he's missed the play. Maybe. Did he make Zolkin this game? No. He hard summoned those monsters, didn't he?
Yeah.
Interesting plays from Anthony Francis here.
Let's see if it pays off.
So he's going to draw one card to accompany that Destiny draw. What will his other Destiny draw be?
A red resonator.
Red resonator.
Which does not help at all.
He's going to then activate the Dark Mist that was sent. Of course, the Shadow Mist will activate.
Well, he can still go to Coral Dragon.
He can
search out level.
Wait, oh no, he's used the Shadow Mist.
Of course he has. He already used it.
Oh no! Has Anthony just thrown the game away?
It does seem like it.
Because like, unless the chat wants to counter me, I feel like people are calling it out, saying, "Where was the out to crystal? Like, why didn't he out the crystal?"
Anthony has made potentially a game-losing.
And I mean, this is basically the bubble for these players. Yeah. It could be the bubble. Like, there's a top 16, but Anthony's just going to pick up. Oh my goodness!
Wow. So it's going to 1-1. Let's see how this goes.
Oh no! What?
Mental.
Like, you can see me. I'm sat like, oh.
he potentially had the out. Well,
yeah.
He did have the out.
He did have the out. He had a Coral Dragon, which gives you the attrition because you get the draw when it dies anyway, and it's halfway to a Zolkin.
Sometimes the pressure gets too much.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes you just think you have the play and then you realise you don't.
And also drawing cards is also a very nice thing.
Yeah, but when sometimes drawing cards isn't correct.
No, definitely
when
not.
You're already where you need to be.
So they're going back into the side by the looks of it. Anthony has some Hero Lives that he's going to put back in because he knows he's going first.
He is going to be going first, so he needs to get that combo off as soon as possible.
4,000 is a lot. It's an instant Dark Wall, basically, so it's pretty good.
I'm sorry, I'm still stunned. I'm just going to sit here like...
Yeah, no. Potentially, would he have... He may have won the game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can definitely... We can't say for sure that he would have won the game, but knowing that his opponent's hand was fairly dead...
Yeah.
And the fact that...
He's in a strong position.
Yeah, he was in a strong position because all his opponent would have left is 2 tokens that can't be tributed for a tribute summon.
Yeah.
2 irrelevant back row cards and 2 irrelevant cards in hand.
Sometimes after a long day it just happens.
Yeah, completely. But I just don't know... I don't know. Like, I'm sorry.
So we know that what am I looking for? Hero Lives are coming back in. What other things do we think he might put back in as well?
Oh, it's a difficult one. I feel like he may have oversided before.
Possibly.
No, I feel his opponent, may have oversided a bit. But it's difficult for me to say, really. I don't know, man. Like, people are saying about here, like, the correct
summon
play.
The mist, no effect, sync coral, mist effect. It's very true. Sometimes it just...
I mean, the hero player is going first, but
Which could again potentially be huge because he could just set up.
It could be huge, but combo decks like this can also brick, and when they brick, they brick hard, and that's it.
Trust me, I know that.
Yeah, because you basically don't like to interact with your opponents. You either like combo them into the ground, or you're all like, I'm basically gonna play Herald and throw fairies at you.
Yeah, he agrees.
Yeah. Interaction, kids. Then again, my first nationals top was with Lagia, so
yeah, Lagia set 4 go.
Yeah, that was it. Lagia set 4 go next and draw summon Thunder King.
My days.
But when
I do miss Dino Rabbit basically. Yeah, it was a fun format. A lot of people.
I ended up getting watched by 3 judges in that event because in my top 32, top 16, and top 8, I opened Rabbit Tour Guide every game. Every game.
Cheater.
Yeah, I had like 3 judges on my table. And I was like, I'm actually just sick at drawing cards.
So right, we're going to jump back to the feature match area, and then this is the final round.
We're just going to get the pile shuffle happening. I can't get over those mats, man. They are gorgeous.
Yeah, the mats are really good. Shout outs to Flossie for that.
Like the lighting on it is fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. So, round 6. He has broken the curse, by the way. Jared has broken the curse because now we don't have a 2-0 streak.
No, yeah. Like, have they all been 2-0s?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Every single one's been 2-0. It's kind of depressing, isn't it?
Like, you sound so like, oh, it's kind of depressing. Yu-Gi-Oh's not what it used to be.
Well, no, it definitely didn't.
Back in my day, Mechanical Chaser was £250.
I used to summon like a Luster Dragon and be like,
were you playing back then?
Huh?
Were you playing back then when Mechanical Chaser was £250?
Mechanical Chaser came out in, what, 2004?
TP1. Yeah.
So, 2004. I think I was just playing Big Beatdown deck.
Yeah. Well, that's why it was so expensive, because it was the highest attack point normal summon in the game. And then Force Raider came out of tin.
Oh, that's so funny. So, Anthony is going first, probably.
Yeah.
Anthony is going first, and we're just going to get the hands.
Yeah.
So we have a Malicious. He has the Mask of Restrict.
Malicious, Mask of Restrict, Reinforcement of the Army, Instant Fusion, and Mask Change.
Wow.
So Reinforcement of the Army, more than likely going to get him a Greffer here.
So, does he play...
Yeah, gets him the Greffer.
Wow. Because another play, if he played, what's it called? Rafflesia, he could have gone Rota into that, Rafflesia back, Dark Lord. Rafflesia is always a nice hand.
Greffer played, sending the Malicious and probably the Shadow Mist, or it may well be the...
Plague Spreader?
The Plague Spreader to set up the Zolkin play.
Wow.
Because he has the Instant Fusion, he makes the Zolkin,
and he has it.
And he's balling, like...
And he has the Mask Change.
He does have the Mask Change. So it's going to be a repeat of Game 1, folks. Well, and maybe, at least in Anthony's mind, he's hoping it is an exact repeat of Game 1.
Well, in Jared's hand, he has Twin Twister, Monarch Stormforth,
Majesty's Fiend,
Return, and a Pantheism.
Incredibly strong.
Let's see how it pays off, Carden.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice little dodgeball reference there.
I haven't seen that in so long.
I know, it's been too long, hasn't it? So, Instant Fusion comes down, gets back the Plague Spreader, goes into the Coral Dragon, very simple play.
Turns into the Crimson Dragon itself, Ultimate Zolkin.
And Crimson Dragon is also going to net him a draw. So what draw will this be?
Coral Dragon.
Yeah.
You said Crimson Dragon?
Yeah, I mean, Coral Dragon.
Coral Dragon nets him a draw. Can't really see what it is because of the shadow. Looks like a trap. Oh no, was that the draw?
That was the draw.
Oh my bad, he already has a trap.
So Malicious is going to... it's definitely
set
a
card. Special summon Void Ogre.
Might have been a warning.
He's going to clear his hand, he's got Void Ogre. Yeah. He can protect himself from the Stormforth. Oh my god, this is huge.
Absolutely huge.
And he's using the Malicious to, of course, set up for the Mask Change. He sets Strike and Mask Change. Strike, Restrict, Mask Change. This is incredible.
Flip that Mask Change.
What a fantastic Game 3 to end the day.
The problem is, no, it's perfect because he has Twin Twister.
Yeah.
But if he flips the Mask Change, which he should do probably now,
no,
the problem is, oh no,
he should just punk him now. The Mask Change comes out.
No, he doesn't need to do the Mask Change right now.
Almost Solemn Strikes.
But he's going to do
that's what I mean, you Mask Change now.
I was thinking of something else. I was thinking of Mask Restrict, which he does have.
No. You hold the Restrict.
Yeah, you hold the Restrict, of course, that's what I mean.
Okay, he's thinking about response. I don't know what response he has. The what's it called? The Stormforth, but you just Void Ogre. Oh no, Twin Twister.
But you have to negate that.
And then the Stormforth happens.
But it doesn't matter because he's got Massacre Strict down.
Oh, sorry, what am I on about? Like, for some
That's
reason
what
I
I was
thought,
on
yeah, that's, sorry. Ouch.
As soon as that Stormforth is played,
The Master Restrict comes up, yeah.
And the funny thing is, Jared probably thinks he's in a strong position.
Oh, goodness. And
Unless
then the
Stormforth
Dark
now
Roar
gets
happens.
hit, too.
Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. Pack your bags.
That was the only monster in his hand, I think.
I don't know. There's a monster. He's hiding it.
He's hiding it. No, Jared isn't happy. You can tell by the body language.
Oh my goodness. Random hits today have been
amazing.
obscene.
In fact, Anthony has been insane.
Like, you can tell why this player is X1 with Hero at this event.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's a Majesty's Fiend.
Oh, he has the M Fiend.
Yeah.
No, he's still in this.
No,
Cancel that train ticket.
No, he isn't.
No, he isn't, because the Master Restrict's there.
You need to cancel your commentary.
No, I'm saying, no, I know the Master Restrict is there, but
Yeah,
like, in his mind, he's like, nah. I'm not going home yet.
So
Wait. No, it's Vanity's Fiend that's got the 1,200 defense. It's okay.
So, what's
Yeah,
he gonna say?
like, I don't know, Anthony should take Jared out to dinner after this.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you gotta buy a girl dinner before you do this kind of thing to her, like.
So, so he looks like he's choosing a domain, a Frostblast. Because in this situation, you would probably just give him the domain.
Yeah.
Like you're way in too much in a strong position.
Yeah, give him the domain instant.
It's the first thing I'd do. Domain return and if you feel like you're just comfortable with that Massacre Restrict, you can give him the return, but it can backfire very quickly if he has like an MST.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So.
But he's only got 3 cards in hand. Like, Anthony has to be thinking, how many plays can he have? He's given him the domain.
Exactly.
Oh, so he's got the domain.
So
oh no, it was a Tenacity that was played. Like, it wasn't the Pantheism banished for 3 cards. It was a Tenacity that was played. He searched his domain, so he's setting himself right up. But like, I don't even then. Stormforth played. Flip that. Master Restrict, and that is the game, folks.
Wow.
It wasn't a 2-0 sweep, but it was definitely game 1 and 3 were
definitely strong.
He literally went, these are some really big synchro monsters, pick up your cards. Like, there you go.
That was absolutely amazing. So,
are you going to do an interview?
Possibly, yeah, we might do an interview. So I'll leave the stream on for a little bit longer. But yeah, that was a really good game.
Yeah, we'll do a closing show regardless. So don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
That is all of the rounds for the event. We can go through a reading of the top 16 players if you want to close out the show.
Probably will.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is all the matches for today. Tomorrow will be top 16 with 4 more rounds.
We hope you'll join us again for that.
Definitely, and we'll catch you in a little bit. So don't go anywhere just yet.
Stick around, kids.